Hello! Hi there! It's me! It's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly, dearly, for joining along on the start of a brand new weekend for another live stream.
Hello.
Yes, a wonderful way to
Hi
start
there.
the weekend.
It's me.
Oh my god,
It's
Dave.
me.
Oh my god, I'm talking. LOL. Okay, technical difficulty. You can see we're running a very, ramshackle kind of production here. I am just a dude. I am allowed to have technical difficulties because I am just one person. But you know who's not allowed to have technical difficulties? The $1 million corporation that is NRS. They're not allowed to have technical difficulties. Why? Because we pay them for a product. It is their job, their duty to deliver a good enough product. Mortal Kombat 1 is not a good product. There's no way you can slice it that would make it look different. It is not a good product. It is not finished. It has not been tested. And the shit is basically 126 gigabytes of in-game advertisements to go purchase, consume without questions. Do people enjoy that? Yeah, apparently some do. Super still loves it. I don't understand. People say that Super has seen the light and the shills are turning their backs to MK1. However, no, they're saying that gameplay is great. Gameplay is not great, my friends. If it takes less skill to get to Elder God in Kombat League, that tells you, number one, straight away, the shit's easier. So people like it because it's easy and broken? Not I. I can identify that single player in this game is highly exploitative. I enjoy breaking it, but that doesn't mean it's a good product. That's totally not what I paid for. It's like Mommy Dearest with Faye Dunaway, right? It's so bad it's good. That is the situation we're having here with Mortal Kombat 1. It is so broken, so exploitative, that it's actually amusing. And what is worse is when NRS thinks that they are fixing their game. Here we go. So this is the latest patch note updates, updated an hour ago. Apparently there's a new patch on the consoles. I haven't checked, because I don't really care to play the game. Honestly, I'm playing Street Fighter right now. Got the turbo controller working in Street Fighter. I don't care about Mortal Kombat right now. I don't want to play this shit. But it says fixed a desync that occurs during Kombat League sets. So you're telling me that you've known for this problem for basically a month, because it was December 14th when the desync issue arose, that players had to play a product where there's only two game modes, Seasonal Tower and Kombat League. What else are you replaying? If you are replaying other things, what are you replaying in that game? There's only two things to replay, Kombat League and Seasonal Towers. So you're telling me the one of the two modes that exist in the game was essentially useless for a month? Well, it wasn't entirely useless. I did enjoy desyncing matches. Even matches where I was winning. It was way more fun breaking the game into pieces. Because this shit ain't working properly. Defend it. Please, come defend it. I want to hear you, defenders. Let's hear it. I know you like to stalk me in the comments. LOL, these people got nothing better to do. Anyways, adjusted the timing of the match found audio cue. What? What the hell is this? So yeah, I really hate these patch notes because it's just pretend. They are pretending to be transparent. They are pretending to be a company that cares about its players. This is all lies. You're telling me it took you a month to just fix one thing? What other secret changes have you put into the game? Because rest assured, every time NRS touches the game, whether or not intentional or unintentional, they touch something in the game, somewhere else something breaks. Somewhere else something goes wrong. So you're telling me that this is the only change? These are the only changes? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I don't believe it. This is trash. This is absolute trash. And people are willing to bend over backwards, do the mental gymnastics to try and defend this game. Well, honey, you're coming off like you're part of a cult. Because cult members are the ones that don't see reality, much like how communism indoctrinated the poor Chinese population during the Cultural Revolution. This is what I'm seeing here. People are joining the cult of Mortal Kombat, and they're not willing to see reality on this game. I make these videos because hopefully I can pull some of you out of that cult. Some of you are waking up. Good, wake up. Get woke. You want to get woke? Let's get woke. Let's get woke to the cult behavior of NRS and WB, trying to foster in people's minds that it's okay to accept substandard product. That the fee that we're paying at the beginning of the game is meaningless because it's all about post-purchase revenue from a corporate side. They care more about that cash shop. They care more about their free-to-play extensions than fixing desync issues. If this was truly the only thing that needed to be fixed, what, NRS was so damn lazy over Christmas that they couldn't do anything? Even the weeks prior to Christmas, they couldn't fix the issue? Oh no, honey. Oh no, babes. I am not buying this shit. You can buy this shit all you want. But if a friend asks me, should I play Mortal Kombat 1? I'm going to tell them no. Don't waste your time. Maybe consider getting the collected edition 1 or 2 years from now when all DLC is available and you can purchase everything from the shrine. This game is not playable. This game is in a tragic state. And people want to say the gameplay is good. The stages look nice. Oh, there's one costume that looks sexy. There's no defense for this game. There's no defense. Because when you see people going to Elder God without problem, why couldn't you do that in MK11, babes? Was MK11 harder and more difficult than MK1? Is MK1 more broken and easy compared to MK11? Oh my lord, it just hurts the mind. It hurts the mind so much to be thinking about this game. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of things today of why Mortal Kombat needs to fail. It needs to fail for multiple reasons, but it needs to fail, first and foremost, it needs to fail for the players. Like, stop hoping. Stop hoping that Mortal Kombat 1 is going to get good. It needs to fail. There's no way you can fix this game. They need to slash it and burn it and move on to the next project. Because there's no way you can rectify the errors that exist within the game, such as fighter mastery, cameo system. These things are hard-baked into the game. And unless you're starting a new game from scratch, how else are you going to fix fighter mastery to make it more meaningful? Did anyone master anything to get those level 35 costumes? Did you master the characters to get to level 35? No. The problem isn't with the player. The problem is with the game. Because no mastery is ever required. No skill required in every single part of the game. Secondly, it needs to fail from a business perspective. That's why I feel like Mortal Kombat 1, despite what they're saying that it's going to have years and years of content, more than MK11, well, they easily accomplished 3 years of content in MK11 by drip feeding stuff to us on a preordained schedule. Well, that's not going to be hard to do with MK1. We've seen them doing this already because we've seen that they have a calendar that's loaded into the game. And with the backdating glitch, you can just freely break the illusion of live service content because you can access multiple seasons at once. There's nothing live about this game. It's dead. It's been dead since it came out. But yes, so we're going to be taking a look at prices, sales, corporate messaging, delusion, cultish behavior, and some references outside of Mortal Kombat. Because I think a lot of people who play the game, they keep their heads only within fighting games. Like, bitch, play something else. Open your eyes. Get woke. I don't got centuries of time to wait for you to get woke, my friends. As Jack Briggs would say. Wake up now. This game is shit. The only way you can fix it is to make a new game. Go play a better game. Don't waste your time playing Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not playing it. All right. So, let's see what you guys are saying before we get into, the meat. The meat here. Sean, Vera is my favorite YouTuber. Cool. I don't know. Is that Vera Dark? She's all right. Prince, I like me. And I like you, Sean. I don't know. Prince Joker, I can't wait to hear what he has to say about the garbage update, the MK1. Well, I guess you heard. Leo, hey. Irving, hola. Johnny, hey, Johnny. Start a cult, I will join. No cults, please, my friends. I already deleted that shite a week ago. It's sad, but I get lots of people still in my comments spamming me about how wonderful the game is. Well, wake up, babes. Your pro scene tournament organizers are calling the game shit. The pro players aren't playing the game, they're making drama videos. Much like myself, I'll admit it. I like the drama. It's fun. But on top of that, the game's not good. But, we got the pro sports defenders and shills that want to say that this game is good. And then they'll give me, an essay in the comments of all of the wonderful mechanics of Mortal Kombat 1. And I'm like, bitch, I don't care about mechanics. What are you talking about? All of these I played the game. I've done all the tutorial. There's shit mechanics in Mortal Kombat 1. You know how I know? Because people are going Elder God, who didn't in MK11. Big red flag. Waving across the sky with little stars and sickles and hammers on it. Big red flag. Legendary promises. Mortal Kombat is a complete joke. Cameos are brain dead. People only use cameo Striker Johnny. You barely see other characters. Yeah, there's no meta. There is no meta. There's no variety to the meta, at least. Game has just been about, I made a video where Mr. Aqua called out the pro sports players for even copying themselves. So yeah, everyone just repeats the same repeated copy-paste combo. It's stupid. Game is stupid. New patch glitch. You can't watch your online clips in game because they were recorded. Oh, well, not Freud. That isn't really I don't want to defend NRS, but this seems to be a limitation that they had as well in Mortal Kombat 11. Every time Mortal Kombat 11 would get updated, you couldn't watch your old clips, which was shitty. I do agree that it's shitty. But this problem has been existing for so long, and it should further indicate how NRS are just so feeble-minded and incompetent when it comes to doing actual work. So, fuck NRS. Oh my god, there's comments. Okay, anyways, we'll get your comments soon. So, let's take a look at this. You know me, I'm a nerd. I love me a chart, a graph, an infographic. So this is camel. I think it's important if you are a consumer that you try and purchase things on sale. Save yourself money, right? I think so. So this is camel that does Amazon price history tracking. And this is the standard edition of Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 standard edition, and it's Canadian. I couldn't find the American version. But here in Canada, Mortal Kombat has been on sale for half of November, the last half of December, and into January. So out of the 4 months that it's been available for, more than a quarter of that time has been on sale. Right? And I think like a lot of people can see when you have a product that is so new and it's going on sale, it really does indicate that there are some sort of issues with the product, that they're not able to ship the product at the desired quantities that they were hoping for, that things get reduced in price to sell. And you could argue, oh, well, these are sales coinciding with the holidays, with Black Friday and Christmas, because, you know, I say God bless you. It's Christmas. I don't know why people are so afraid to call it Christmas, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever. Jesus. So yes, anyways, it's really interesting. Now here in Canada, we don't really have a lot of discount going from 90 to 70, like we're saving $20 here. Unfortunately, Canada does not get as many discounts as the States. So this here is the Steam price history. Once again for Canada, featuring Mortal Kombat 1. Now, if you play Mortal Kombat not on console, because this is for Amazon with the PS5, this is Steam for the PC version, you'll see that there have been numerous discounts for the game starting November 21st. So it was on sale for a week, then another week, and then there was the winter sale 2023, which brought it to 50% off. All of these sales are further indicating that corporate is willing to take a hit on selling the initial unit price. Because the priority, as David Zaslav has stated many times, is that they're not hoping for lots of revenue on the unit sales. Bigger unit sales via price drops like this means that they can hook the player and then nail them on post-revenue purchases. The goal of Mortal Kombat isn't to make as much revenue from individual unit sales. It's all about the cash shop. It's all about getting people onto other Mortal Kombat games that are free to play. Mortal Kombat 1 is built like a mobile game. It has so many free to play mechanics, such as the collector shop in Invasions, the cash shop, the seasonal shop, the shrine. And Lord help us, we still have to see what the Warrior Shrine is all about. So there's many different mechanics of just purchase, consume that you would have in a mobile game. But you've got it in Mortal Kombat 1. So it's okay from a WB perspective if they're failing at revenue on sales of the game because they can just hook people on the premium shop, right? And I mean, like, if you go to Mortal Kombat 11, you'll see that it gets discounted a lot. And I mean, I think that this process of deep discounts is going to be something happening more frequently with Mortal Kombat 1 going forward, because really the revenue isn't coming from the individual sale of the game. They're hoping to hook people on MK Onslaught, MK Mobile, because that's how you get your Sub-Zero voice announcer. By the way, if you forgot, your Sub-Zero voice announcer will come from you linking your Mortal Kombat Onslaught account to the game. And you will get progressively more reward in MK1 from MK Onslaught. So in order to progress in MK1, you're going to need MK Onslaught. They aren't hoping to make big bucks from these sales. They're hoping to grow the player base and hook them into the premium shop and their mobile games. That's why we see all of these sales. So many sales. And I think what we're seeing for Mortal Kombat 11 with so many frequent deep sales, that's going to be happening with MK1 as well. Wonderful, right? Because everyone who paid full price for this game, you should feel scammed. You should feel ripped off. Because had you just waited, you could have paid 50% of your price for the premium edition. Yikes. Yikes, that's wild. And I mean, we're looking at Steam, but I do have here this article where they're talking about Premium Edition, Mortal Kombat 1 discounted up to 60% on multiple platforms, 40% off Deluxe Edition Xbox. Right? So, like, they only offered 40% for the consoles, but they were doing deeper discounts for CD keys. I think I've used CD keys too. You know, they do have a lot of discounts at CD keys, but it's even cheaper. You know, you can see there's other things. Apparently, like, the only sources for this article is the Thinny, so I guess we shall source the Thinny as well. But I mean, I do like my Steam DB charts. I like my own metrics. But yes, it's interesting to see all of these discounts and all of these price drops. Why? Why? So the question is why? Why are they doing this? Why are they selling things so cheaply? Because clearly they're not caring about the revenue that's coming from the sales of those units. And once again, I go here to this statement from David Zaslav from the Q3 shareholders earning conference call. Please, when the people in charge tell you what's happening, you should probably believe it. You should probably believe it. So it says here, our focus is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC-based with 3-4-year release schedules to include more always-on gameplay through live services, multi-platform, and free-to-play extensions, with the goal to have more players spending more time on more platforms. Ultimately, we want to drive engagement and monetization of longer cycles at higher levels. We have put specific capabilities, period? What? The transcript doesn't seem correct here. We are currently under scale and see significant opportunity to generate greater post-purchase revenue. So what are the important parts of this? He's saying directly to you that they don't care about console and PC games. They want their franchises to move away from the 3-4-year release schedule to include live services and free-to-play extensions. You know what that is, babes? That's Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Look, Mortal Kombat Onslaught has more support, getting story updates continuously than Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat Onslaught is the priority. David Zaslav says so. They have this live service, in quotation, in Mortal Kombat 1. However, the live service, as I've said before, the illusion has been shattered. The backdating glitch on console allowed people to access multiple seasons. I was able to access the Pyramid Titan battle so that I could get gold and silver skins for Baraka costume number 3. Did you? Did you? Are you playing the game properly? You should be breaking it. You should be exploiting it. And if you want to know all of the exploits and glitches, please join the Jaded Bunny fam. We have a lovely community. Also, you'll find out about how to do all sorts of crazy things in Mortal Kombat 1, because the only way to play this game is by breaking it. Yes, so, yes, and lots of love to all of my brothers and sisters. And if you want me to give you a special shout out to, join the fam. I also make you a birthday sing song. So yes, please do. But much love to our newest members in the fam, including Northern Star and executed. Thank you so much for joining. Love you guys so much. Really, the support keeps me alive. But also, much love to everyone else, including Eon of the Neon, Amar, Mr. Chips, CJ Rocky, YUFAX, 509G1, Street Combat, Red the Kitty, George Alvarez, Talk to Me, Derek Carbona, Dermiro, Camp Carton, Flames Gamer, Terrence Rogers, Keep It Real, Sorcerer, Just Drew, Ian Swebb, Big Rigs, Leo, Mr. Nightmare, Jens, Eric Goals, Fox, The Fiend, John Feltner, Kari Lessie, Angel, James Shea, John Lee, John Clark, J4, GCXPU Gaming, Styles, Lucy Little Thunder, Cara D, Kokomo Joe, Coffee Gamer, Jonah, Eric, Blood Ferox, Glowy, Chaka Corn, Airy, Darkside, Trokar, Michael G, Swishbish, Alski, Snoopy Blind, FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Acenonics 85, Alan, Cider M, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen Melina. Yes, thank you, my friends. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Really would not be here on YouTube were it not for your kind support. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. I still am shocked. I'm still shocked that people thought that the priority for WB is Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 isn't the moneymaker. The mobile games are the moneymaker. They are the priority. David Zaslav says, though, the live service is just about keeping people hooked into the cult. So yeah, still wild that 2/3 of the people who voted here think that MK1 is their top priority. If MK1 was top priority, why does it take a month to fix just one issue that was fixed immediately on PC? Answer 67% of you, please. Not Freud. Oh yeah, we got that. I Sparkin. I've been playing COD. MK isn't it no more. Hello, Duan. Northern Star, same. I'll take Aki and Manon over the wretched Mania and her fake lesbian mistress Manlina. Just insert the word man into their name somewhere. It works. The store has been updated. Oh, okay. I haven't seen it. Irving, I can't defeat it. I can't defend it. Okay. That Reptile Weekly skin was trash. He really has no good outfits. I did acquire said skin. Haven't looked at it. Yeah. Not Freud. Takes 5 minutes to desync after the patch by skipping intros. Oh, so the desync is still there? Oh my god, I can't wait. I want to break the game. I want to desync. Desync was fun. I mean, like, I see why lag switchers lag switch. When they put in the game an actual lag switch for people to abuse, it's hilarious, and it was fun, because I've never used a lag switch before, but having that ability to cause a desync whenever in round 2, that's like, whatever. It's a lot. Oh boy. Oh no. It skipped. Okay. So I'll start at the bottom here. Mania. Hashtag Mania. Warner Bros. Top priority is money. No, listen, little boy. I don't know why you like to be in my comments too so many times. If you don't like what I'm saying, just get out, babes. But if you can't read the black and white here and understand what their priority is, or if you can't see that Mortal Kombat Onslaught is getting better and more updates than MK1, then you're part of the cult. You're part of the cult. Don't care. Evening, Dave. I saw they released an update that didn't fix the issue. Isn't that wonderful? I know. The new ones suck. Realmcast got some shillery going on too. I don't know who Realmcast is. I don't know who these people are. I am gradually learning who these other people are on YouTube. They never cared about me. They never contacted me. They never tagged me on YouTube. But I'm going to tag them when I find out that they're doing some stupid shit. Always appreciate the shout out. I'm glad Chameleon is coming out soon. Yes, Street Combat. I have mixed feelings towards Chameleon. I am not looking forward to playing with her, but I am looking forward to getting all the rewards for her via Turbo Controller. Love you, Dave. Aw, thank you. Have you installed any of the cool looking mods yourself? No, I don't have the PC version. I don't want to. I don't want to purchase this crap. The update was pointless. It's still happening. Wonderful. Backdating glitches patched now. Unfortunate. It's been patched since season 3, Street. Onslaught's just easier to develop, bro. You're making excuses. Also, you look foolish when you're making excuses for $1 million company like NRS or $1 billion company like WB. Like, get better excuses, bro. I bought it in 2020, so I don't know, but I saw it offered by PS Pass. Oh, very cool. I have MK11 Ultimate Edition. Nice, me too. CD keys reminds me of what's a Polaroid? Oh no. Okay. OMG. Yeah, I see this barbecue. Dude, has your brain been barbecued? You're making so many excuses for NRS. Why? Why? Why are you making excuses for WB and NRS? The priority is clear. We see it from the game, from the leadership. If you're really that foolish, like, how did you pass any of your high school exams? I'm still waiting for Sub-Zero voice. Yup. How much is MK11 right now? I'm not sure. It isn't a trash bag. It isn't sexy. Lee Man's trash bag's outfit is sexy? Nope. Nope. Lee Man is not sexy. The Deception Lee May's skin is... See, that's the sad thing, Street, because they fool in straight boys out there with Lee Men pirate drag queen costume into thinking that's female. And that's totally part of the LGBT agenda. Like, let's not ask questions or live by definitions that everybody has been using for decades, centuries. So yeah, no, I'm not willing to accept that Lee Men is sexy in the ugly pirate drag queen costume outfit. Like I've said, if it was RuPaul's Drag Race, Lee Men would be in the bottom, lip syncing for her life in that outfit. Because it's Uggs. And a lie. It's Uggs and a lie. I can't. I was playing Combat League earlier, currently on Demigod. Very cool, Street. Chef Meme Maker, lucky for me, I bought Street Fighter 6 a month ago. Very nice. Yes, Street Fighter 6 is wonderful. I am turbo boosting it. Would rather do that. Takes 5 minutes to desync the patch by skipping intros. Lovely that they can't fix anything. That's so nice. Okay, oh boy. See, Mr. Barbecue, don't spam me. I can't read people's comments if someone chooses to spam me. You're going to get a timeout. I'm also going to say you're wearing the dunce cap. You're going to sit in the corner for the next 5 minutes until you learn to behave yourself. You want to come to my live stream, have some decorum. But there's other people here, and if you can't be respectful and not spam, then go away. Then go away. Good. Shoo. Also, I can tell when you're smashing on your keyboard so violently to spam me. Like, why are you getting rage? Why are you so emotional? We're talking about a game, babes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mr. Barbecue? So go sit in there for 5 minutes and think about why you're not allowed to talk for 5 minutes and how you can do better. That's the goal. Everyone should be striving to do better, including NRS and WB. But apparently people have low standards for themselves and for the products that they consume and for the companies that make them. And that's why the world is going to shit. So thank you, Mr. Barbecue, for being part of the problem. Maybe one day you'll wake up. Maybe. All right, so here we go. This is Twitter. And I really think that people like Mr. Barbecue, they are part of the cult. People are part of this delusion that Mortal Kombat is more than a video game, that Mortal Kombat is a lifestyle. And really, you need this cult-like behavior to supplement the live services that David Zaslav is trying to promote in his biggest franchises. This live service aspect requires a community to undergo mass delusion and mass hysteria to eat up whatever drip-fed content is delivered on a semi-regular basis. This is what Ed Boon wants from us. He wants people to become huge consumers of shit product like Uncaged Games, buy an entire movie theater, buy out all the seats so that he can play the shitty story mode. That's what Ed Boon wants. And you know what? This is terrible because you got people like Realmcast. Someone was mentioning Realmcast. Right? It's a way of life. It's a way of life. Like fucking losers. No, it's not a video game, it's movies, it's comics, love all Mortal Kombat stuff, it's a way of life. This is delusion. Look, you're looking at delusion right here. You see delusion? You seeing mass hysteria? It's here. This is what it is. A huge part of this community are just delusional. They're fucked. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you are part of the problem, and you are fucked. You need to wake up. Get woke. There's other games. Call of Duty, Diablo 4, Baldur's Gate 3. Go play something else. Babes, what, you're going to waste your time on a shitty game where there's only 2 replayable modes? Seasonal Tower and Combat League? It's worse than a mobile game. Cookie Clicker has more modes than Mortal Kombat 1. Cookie Clicker! Not Cookie Clicker. I love Cookie Clicker. I love the comparison too between Clicky Cooker. Now it's just all sorts of words. But look, you can click for cookies. Look, and then you can buy cursors to click the cookies for you. It's one of the best idle games. Better than Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 is very much an idle game, especially if you're engaging with the seasonal tower. You just put it on turbo and walk away. Like Cookie Clickers. But look, there's a cookie. You can buy grandmas. There's other things. Look, you just have to play the game. There's a lot in Cookie Clicker. But people are here saying it's a way of life. How the fuck is it a way of life? What, do you eat, sleep, breathe shit? Mortal Kombat? Like, get real. People want to be delusional fanboys, and this is prime example number 1. Right? Okay. Cider, I always quite like the story mode. Last chapter was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny too, with all them funny drag queens like Drag Reptile, Drag Ermac, Drag Sub-Zero. I also really like the part where Janet Cage fell into the pyramid and died. That was really nice. Chapter 15 is the best and worst thing of the game. Honestly, it's the worst thing because it totally ruins everything that came before it because we're in multiverse bullshit. But it is really good because, you know, I like the hybrids. The gender bends are somewhat amusing. And Janet dies. So yeah, give it to me. Chapter 15, let's go. Anyways, so this is the problem with this cult-like behavior, and it's been going on for years, right? Even you've got people like Stephanie Brownback who are encouraging people to be as delusional as she is. Getting super emotional thinking about how much Mortal Kombat has meant to my life. Wait, no, I should read it like Stephanie Brownback original voice.
getting super emotional thinking about how my Mortal Kombat has meant to my life.
Well, I don't know how she sounded. I'm just trying to give her terrible voice. Just F you, Stephanie Brownback. Go test your game. Stop crying about the game and go fix it. That was your job, to go test and find these things. Oh, except that these were pro sports players who didn't know how to actually do coding, who didn't know how to actually design a game or test the game or have a quality assurance background. Yeah, wonderful choices to have as your last line of defense on shipping a quality product. Wonderful. Mortal Kombat addict fatalities daily. I don't know if you guys follow this person. I don't mean hate to these people. Don't go to them and hate them. I fully encourage you, if you don't like someone, just don't engage with them. But I'm going to point out the shit on my channel. Hello. Say, Mortal Kombat is more than a game to me. It's a lifestyle and quite literally saved my life. And for 30 years has given me so much joy and friendships. I feel so blessed to be able to surround myself with them to this day. You know what? I thank Mortal Kombat 11 for introducing me to people, but I love the friends more than the game. Mortal Kombat, any game, babes, is not worth it for you to degrade yourself and become a bitch to NRS. And everyone, thank you, everyone presently at NRS. Ooh. Like, fuck this behavior sideways. People are so if you're delusional, leave a dislike and get out. 51 of you here. How many of you are delusional? If you're not delusional, well, you know what to do. Leave a like. What are you doing here? Get out. Leave a like or get out. Okay, so here we go. Mr. Crypt. Mortal Kombat is more than a game at this point. It's a lifestyle. The OGs know what's up. Do you remember when the conservatives used to tell the gays, you know, it's your lifestyle choice? Why can't you just choose to be straight? This is a problem. Mortal Kombat is not part of your identity. Mortal Kombat is not your sexual orientation. Mortal Kombat is not what you eat for breakfast and shit out into the toilet. That is not Mortal Kombat. Are you kidding me? So to hear this kind of delusional behavior makes me sick. Makes me sick. Because people are so twisted that they will accept the shitty product Mortal Kombat 1. Yes, this shit right here. People are willing to eat up this shit because they feel that Mortal Kombat has saved their life. Because Mortal Kombat is a lifestyle. Because we got the developers and ex-pro sports players like Stephanie Brownback saying, oh, it's meant my life. Yeah, of course it meant your life because NRS paid the copay so that you could go get your HRT, Stephanie Brownback, so that you could go gel yourself up with estrogen. That's why it's your life, because they're paying your medical bills, Stephanie Brownback. That's how it's your life. It's disgusting, and this kind of like corporate bow down and worship behavior is even in the story mode. Sindel asks Liu Kang, should I bow down and worship? Yeah, bitch. Liu Kang is Jesus Christ, our savior. That's what NRS wants from us. That's what WB wants from us. They want us to be delusional and part of the cult so that we eat up the live service. They want us to be so delusional that we get on MK Onslaught and play that game so that we can progress in Mortal Kombat 1 to go get Sub-Zero voice announcer, and Lord knows what else they have planned. It's bullshit. Cookie clicker. Give me the cookie clicker. I need cookies. I would rather play this than... Look how much cookies I've clicked. Do you see this? Let me buy a grandma. I need to get a grandma. You know what? We'll come back to it. It's a wonderful idle game. Look, it's clicking for itself. But, like, looking at this shit and seeing how people behave and reading my comments, it just lets me know that these people are deep in the cult. They are drinking the Kool-Aid, and if we don't want to Jonestown, Guyana these people, we have to make videos. We have to spread word of mouth about how shit this game is. Super out here complaining that there's bad press, that there is word of mouth that this game is shit. Yeah, because this game is shit. How about if it wasn't shit, people wouldn't be talking shit about it? Anyways, okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. We got some more examples to go through, but I just want to see, like, what do you guys think of this bullshit? And it's not like it's old either. You know, Stephanie was crying about it in 2022, but this July 19th tweet from Ed Boon, I made a stink about it when it came out. Here I am again. Mortal Kombat ain't just a video game because Ed Boon wants us to live, breathe, eat, and shit. Mortal Kombat. All right. They should have left Liu Kang Deadly Alliance. I'm so upset at this game. I don't either, and now I don't want it. I don't even have the game. Okay. I wonder if Lord, not the brownbacks. Okay. That's like every single business right now, dog. Where? Can you give examples, Mr. Barbecue? I'm so tired of these stupid people. You annoy me one more time, I'm banning you. Okay? Flat. Annoy me one more time, I'm banning you. Apex, it's like a cult. It is a cult. Talk about Delulu. OMG. It's like a... Okay, so, you know what? You're telling me I'm wrong? If you can't elaborate how I'm wrong, if you can't provide examples to back yourself up, Mr. Barbecue, what I'm learning is that you're not Mr. Barbecue. You're Little Boy Barbecue. You're so little. Your brain hasn't developed. You haven't seen a complete game. You don't know what life is like. Do you pay a rent? Do you pay a mortgage? Do you pay property tax? Do you pay car insurance? Do you pay the heating? Do you pay the electricity? Do you pay for the water? Do you pay for the motherfucking bills, little boy? Don't fucking try and tell me I'm wrong or give me no examples to back up your argument. You ain't even got an argument. Little bitch. Grow up. Grow some balls. When are your balls gonna drop, sir? Little boy. Oh, I forgot. Everyone's freebasing finasteride and spironolactone. Shoutouts to my pharmaceutics bros who know what those are. The real OGs know to don't touch this shit. Exactly. Mortal Kombat was my sexual orientation. Okay. Yes, not that you're Mortal Kombat sexually oriented. Well, be prepared to lube up and bend over for Tanya's BBC. I mean, Manya's. How could I forget? How does a video game save your life? I'm so glad I didn't buy PS5 just to get MK1. This is a disappointment. Street Combat. I wonder how MK saved his life. I don't know. You know, like maybe he stayed home from Columbine on that specific day so that he could play Mortal Kombat. I'm not certain. Okay, I stopped playing it a long time ago. I agree, Brandon. I agree. Unfortunately, you know, we got little children in here, and because the game is advertised for children, right? Like, their biggest demographic, as we see here from David Zaslav, Gen Z and Gen Alpha prefer gaming to any other form of entertainment more than social media, more than watching television or listening to music, more than going to the movie theater. Gen Z and Gen Alpha have no culture. They have no respect for tradition. They don't know how to read a book. A lot of them are illiterate. Maybe not Gen Z, definitely Gen Alpha. I fear for my nephews. They are very... they don't teach them stuff in school, so I worry for them. But, yeah, I really feel like because of this, the children are just more willing to eat up stupid shit. They don't care about old people. They don't care about people with a brain or people who have to pay mortgage, rent, insurance, and bills. No, they care about Gen Alpha with disposable income to waste on a live service game because people are part of the fucking cult. I could imitate Steph. I can't. I was trying to give her a voice. It wasn't working. And I mean, like, the voice she puts on, I know that she's trying hard. Like, I can't even do it. Are we still getting Janet Cage or Johnny Cage? It's Janet. It's Janet everywhere. On every store, it lists Janet. And that's not a question, Street. We're getting Janet. Cookies. Cookie clicker. Yeah, cookie clicker. I love cookie clicker. Yay. All right. Okay, so I have examples here from other games. And I think a lot of people don't want to acknowledge the fact that live service games are taken from non-fighting games. People want to say, oh, it's a fighting game. That's why there's no content. That's why there's no modes. All you need is online. But the live service was built around games like Fortnite, where you play with your friends, collect customizables, things like that. There's so many things to do in Fortnite compared to Mortal Kombat 1, and you can play with your friends. Can't really say the same about Mortal Kombat 1. So I have an example here from Destiny 2. I love Destiny 1. I don't like Destiny 2. Destiny 2 jumped the shark for me. These games, they are jumping the shark hard in recent years because they go so hard into the live service endeavor where they convert their player base into cult worshippers. Terrible. So I have examples here. This is from a person named Darkside Royalty. I love this dude. He keeps me informed on Destiny when I don't want to play it. So, yeah, I was really surprised to hear him saying a lot of the same stuff that I've been saying about Mortal Kombat 1. Like, this shit ain't new that I'm talking about, right? Like, I've been saying it since he tweeted this July. I've been talking about this shareholders conference call since it came out. Today, we talked about the price drops, but I think people want to see it as failing. Like, the price drops are clearly a mark that the product is not as good as people would expect it to be. That's why it's been discounted. But also from a corporate side, it's great for them to issue these kinds of deep discounts because then they can hook people into the live service, buy things from the cash shop, which is where they're hoping to drive most of their revenue with this post-purchase stuff. We are currently under scale and see significant opportunity to generate greater post-purchase revenue, which is what they're hoping by getting people to download MK Onslaught. Mortal Kombat in sluts. Mortal Kombat in sluts. I mean, anyway.
Whispers on the warp that Diablo 4 isn't terrible. I also believe that there's some kind of holiday event going on at time of recording. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, guardians of all ages, let me ask, in a world with all this gaming goodness, why would you be playing Destiny?
Like, did you know that Bungie uses the same behavior?
So, I guess the same question. In a world where there is so much good gaming content, why would you be playing Mortal Kombat 1? So it goes on to say here, this is shocking.
Let me ask, in a world with all this gaming goodness, why would you be playing Destiny?
Like, did you know that Bungie uses the same behavioral science techniques that casinos use to keep the elderly hooked on slot machines, to keep people like me hooked on Destiny?
That's live services. Live services are meant to be addictive. They are meant to hook the player. Unfortunately, the live service content in Mortal Kombat 1 is so lacking, it just becomes so clear what they were trying to do. They were trying to scam us. They were trying to hook us for years into playing Mortal Kombat 1, no questions asked. If Destiny and Bungie are using the same sort of behavioral psychology that casinos are using, it's no different with WB and all of their live services either. This is what every live service strives to be. They strive to be like Fortnite. They strive to addict its players. So no, thank you.
Oh, right, yeah, that is a thing. And it's kinda sort of worse than that. I need to do a video on this, but have you ever wondered why the Destiny community is, what's the most elegant way of putting this, kinda fucking psychotic?
Oh my god. Right? Have you ever wondered why, like, you could just replace the words Destiny with Mortal Kombat. Have you ever wondered why the Mortal Kombat community is so fucking psychotic? Hello. Look, Mortal Kombat in sluts ain't just a video game. Mortal Kombat has meant my life. Thank you. It saved my life. It's more than a game at this point. It's a lifestyle. The OGs know what's up. Right? Like, these are the psychoses that are ruminating in the player base. Wake up. Play something else. Look for better product. Always. Always strive to be better. But people don't get that. People don't get that.
Psychiatry Research, Volume 257, November 20...
Okay, BBQ, you've annoyed me. I don't care if you're agreeing with me. You're just getting deleted. You're getting timed out. I don't care. Go away.
17, pages 27 through 33. Cult membership. What factors contribute to joining or leaving?
Okay, so this is like a scientific review of cult membership. I wish I still had my university account where I could go to like all of these journals. This seems like a really interesting read, but it really feels like you can draw a lot of comparisons between the kind of delusion that's needed to support a live service and the kind of delusion that's needed to support a cult.
Cult membership and addictive disorders share some characteristics. Persistence despite damage.
Persistence despite damage. Despite the fact that we have had to weather through glitches, weather through player 1 advantage glitch, season 2 XP glitch, which was beneficial, but it was still a glitch. I don't think there's any way that you could look at it. It was a glitch. It was unintentional. Season 3, the Desync glitch. There's been glitches to persist throughout the entire existence of Mortal Kombat 1. Also, Mortal Kombat 11. Hello, join the bunny fam. I'll tell you all about those glitches. But there's a lot of this persistence with the player base saying that the gameplay is good. Oh, the stages look okay. Chapter 15 is fun. Cider M. I'm teasing. But there's a lot of persistence that there is something redeeming for this game in the long term, despite the fact that there are so many glitches and red flags with sickles and hammers on them. Okay, let's continue.
Initial psychological relief.
When I stopped playing Destiny, the first couple of weeks I started suffering from withdrawal. Like, I'm not joking. I was missing it. Like, if I missed a week, I'm gonna miss a whole week.
Okay, well, thankfully, Mortal Kombat 1 is not addictive. It's easy to get off of it. I don't think it's addictive at all. I mean, it didn't addict me, but I could see maybe it's addictive to people who are already predisposed to that kind of delusion.
Week of leveling and stuff like that, and I was going through severe withdrawals.
Occupation of an exclusive place in the thoughts of members.
The live service gaming industry, the live service model. I honestly...
What he's wearing, he spent a lot of money to get this sweater. It comes with individualized, like, monogram. That's the Bungie logo, and it looks to be of high quality. So this is gonna be more than $100. Damn.
think that...
I mean, like, these people are living the lifestyle. Like, they're wearing the Mortal Kombat clothes. They're getting the... I mean, not Mortal Kombat. Bungie branded clothes. The Bungie branded gaming gear. It's much.
It has changed my brain and what I expect from video games. Now when I play games, I have this feeling that I want to put my whole life into it and that I want to show my accomplishments through this persistent character. I'm kind of expecting that from games now. And I think for me anyway, Destiny was the first game that did that.
I think like any MMO can like get you into that mindset. I've definitely agree with that. I felt like in Destiny, like I had my own character that I could customize and individualize and progress with. I feel that way with Street Fighter 6, especially with the avatar creation. Like you can create whatever character, make them look however you want, get all the kudos, the titles, the stars, or whatever you get in ranked, or yeah. But it seems really like I think that's something, as we get older and we have less and less time to play a game, you can only really devote your time to like a couple of games. So is Mortal Kombat going to be that game that you devote your time to? Like, I'd rather not.
And it's pretty addictive. And I actually think it's hard to get away from that and go back to how I used to play games, which is I just was happy to have a good time. I was happy to have an experience.
High psychiatric comorbidity prevalence, high accessibility, leading to social precariousness.
You know, I'm sure there's a lot of neuroscience and neurochemistry and dopamine hits and addictive behaviors going on there. And I think the live service model has a lot to explain for that. And I think it is one of the barriers for people stopping playing Destiny.
So, I mean, like, this kind of mindset that they've fully developed with Destiny, with games like Fortnite, it shows how predatory it is. There are these people coming out speaking of how predatory the live service is. Yet, the defenders of this game want to say, oh, the gameplay is great. The live service is the gameplay. The live service is fundamentally part of it. To ignore that means that you're delusional and you're part of the cult that believes that this is not just a video game. Really scary.
Along those lines, I also think that you get this social experience with live service games. And
okay, well, we don't have any social experience in Mortal Kombat 1 because, well, there's no multiplayer. Can't have social experience where there's no multiplayer.
If it walks like a cult, talks like a cult.
Oh no, I skipped too far.
playing it more, and there is that one extra barrier to quit.
Ooh yeah, that is not a good thing. If it walks like a cult, talks like a cult, quacks like a cult, it's probably a cult.
I said what I said.
I mean, this is the inevitable outcome of lifestyle products. I say inevitable outcome as if that isn't the entire point.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Okay, well, I guess you can tell why I love this video that this person has made, because I use that meme too. That meme describes Mortal Kombat so well. It describes so many products of this modern era so well. Don't ask questions, just consume product, get excited for next product. But that's the goal here with Mortal Kombat. You can see the parallels between these other games that exist in the industry and what they're hoping to achieve in Mortal Kombat 1. David Zaslav says it. It's all about the live service and free-to-play extensions. But people don't get that. Where is it? Free? Yeah, here we go. It's all about the live services and free-to-play extensions.
We see this all the time. People will act like you insulted them, talk shit about them, anytime you even dare to criticize a fucking video game. Why? Because they've made that video game, that development studio, that thing, that product, such a huge part of their identity.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, you call Tanya ugly, people are acting like you called them ugly. No, bitch, we're talking about a fictional character, but your behavior makes you uglier than Tanya's manly face. But these people want to take it so personal if you're talking about a game. What does it matter to you that I think that the gameplay is shit? What does it matter to you if I think that there's political propaganda and everything? Did I say anything about you? No, but people are fucking delusional. They're part of the cult. They're believing that Mortal Kombat is not just a video game, it's part of their sexual orientation. It's part of their gender identity. Wonderful, right? Wonderful.
Huge part of their identity.
You have a poison in your mind, and the fact that you can't see it makes me so sad.
Just look at console wars. That is the stupidest thing in the world. Let me ask a
PC one. PC. I love that all the PC people were watching as the PlayStation and Xbox fought with each other. That's pretty funny. Okay.
question. Why does anyone, I mean anyone, give two shits and a categorical fuck what underpowered plastic box somebody chooses to play their video games on? Oh, right, because it's a team sport. It creates an in-group and an out-group. My people, their people. The right people, the wrong people.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
In kind of a weird turn of events, however, I also think that this is why the Destiny community is imploding, or overreacts the way that it does. Cults tend to be pretty...
That's pretty descriptive of Mortal Kombat as well. Like, Super is saying that, oh, he's not getting his millions of views anymore, so he's sad. Super sad. Mr. Aqua is saying that people aren't playing the game, that people don't remember how to have fun, instead of looking at the game for being the shit that it is. People want to make all sorts of excuses and all sorts of explanations for why Mortal Kombat is failing, instead of looking at the head honchos who are out here trying to force people into delusion, like Stephanie Bramback and Ed Boon.
Protective of themselves, even to the point of cannibalization, figuratively and literally speaking. That's why any dissenting opinion is met with such hostility.
So, I mean, like, I like that he says that cannibalism, like, literally people ate people in China during the during the Great Leap Forward in the 50s. The Cultural Revolution happened after. But yeah, there was cannibalism. There was cannibalism in Ukraine during Soviet rule. Like, there's been cannibalism in all of these communist cultish societies. So yes, it's not just figuratively speaking where the pro sports players are attacking the people who want sexy ladies. It's not just that where the community is cannibalizing itself, but also, like, literally when you get to the higher grounds of communism in IRL, right?
But also, think about when specific developers are personally attacked. And I'm not talking about a little sassy name calling. I'm talking like death threats, showing...
Yeah, I don't agree with death threats. I mean, like, I do think that Stephanie Brownback is to blame for a lot of things. Same with Ed Boon, same with Dominic Giangiolo, Derek Kurtzig, Tyler Lansdowne, Thiago Gomez. The list continues. But I really feel like just don't engage with them. I make my little videos. I'm not sending death threats to anyone. That's stupid.
Going up to people's houses, ordering pizza for them with sinister undertones, like
ordering pizza for them with sinister I would be like, thank you for the free pizza. You have to pay for that shit before they'll send it out. So, thank you for the free pizza.
Like, I know where you live. Threatening to burn down the studio. Things like that. I don't think I have to state the obvious here, but, that is not the behavior of normal, well-adjusted people. Gasp! Shock!
Yeah, I mean, like, do you know how many people told me KYS for my erasure of masculinity video? People are twisted. They don't want to hear any sort of dissenting opinion. People want to spam my comments and act like little children because they don't want to hear a dissenting opinion. Right? I'll read your shitty comments and leave them below. I'll read them. It might take me weeks to get around to them, but I'll read them. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I've gotten the death threats. People are part of the cult.
Horror! Lightning crackle, lightning crackle, lightning crackle! Revelation! And the truth shall set you free! And one of the things that I've noticed as a Destiny content creator who engages with the Destiny community, the idea that comorbidity, or the presence of other contributing mental issues, is prevalent throughout the Destiny community.
Not that he's calling them crazy. Not that he's medically. You're not a doctor. Don't diagnose them. But I can understand his reasoning that people are so delusional. You might think that there are some other issues like, I don't know, bipolar, manic depressive, something. Throw in something. Fill in the blank. There could be a number of comorbidities.
Shouldn't be really surprising if you look around. And that's not me shaming anyone who has an underlying mental issue. If anything, I'm pointing out that Bungie is taking advantage of the psychology that works in your mind.
Oh yeah, we are all getting abused. We are all being put through the brainwashing in Mortal Kombat. We get it through their Twitter, right? We get it through the game. We get it through the in-game advertisements that tell you to constantly purchase. Oh yeah, huge psychological mind warfare.
To keep you as a Destiny player. And this works out for Bungie all great and wonderful until the other side of the spectrum, you know, the not friendly for TikTok side of the spectrum, the doesn't get talked about enough side of the spectrum lashes out.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross
think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with you,
loner
Charles.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Too much? Not enough? Are you as uncomfortable with
So people are going to turn into the literal Joker? I'm confused. I don't get that point, but that's very interesting. But I want to skip forward to this part here because I think this is really important. Okay.
hyper-addicted, cult-centric fanbase is a feature, not an aberration. And I would bet dollars to donuts that recreating this obsessive, addicted, cult-like player base across several of their franchises is precisely why Sony spent so much money on Bungie. Oh wait, I don't have to guess at this. We more or less already know this from the 2022 Jim Ryan investor calls. But I digress, and by digress, I mean we're so far off.
So, like, I mean, like, this is the kind of stuff that they're hoping to do with all of the franchises. They want the biggest franchises of WB to become these kind of, like, culty surroundings of DC, cultish behavior for Mortal Kombat, cultish behavior for Harry Potter. Although I don't know how much that works when people are calling J.K. Rowling a TERF. But whatever.
Off what this video was originally about, that it's not even funny. Well, it's a little funny.
Do you guys know Final Fantasy? What's his name? Titus? I think that's Titus.
I think it's safe to say at this point that Destiny does not exist to be a good game. I mean, clearly.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat does not exist to be a good game. I mean, a lot of what this guy is saying about Destiny applies so hard to Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat isn't meant to be a good game. It's meant to hook you into the live service, purchase from the cash shop, and also go download the latest mobile free-to-play extension and get hooked into that. That's just purchase. Look how many cookies we've gotten. Oh my god. Cookie Clicker's way better than Mortal Kombat.
Destiny exists to perpetuate its own existence. And apparently it doesn't even really do that well. If missing projected revenue by 45% is any indication.
Yeah, I think like we can say that given all of the price deep discounts, something is not working right for corporate at the higher levels. They're not meeting their projected targets. Unfortunately for them, because they're having to gain more players by putting it on sale. Ideally, they would love to keep it at full price and gain more players, but people aren't joining because Super says there's too much bad press and bad word of mouth. Why am I not getting my millions of views?
Whatsoever. Look at the way seasons work. Look at the way that cash shop events work. Look at the way that gear has worked in virtually, you know what, I want to say every season, but virtually
This is, I think, the most important part for me. He's talking about gears in Destiny, but it applies so much to skins and gears in Mortal Kombat 1. Just listen. The gear has worked
in virtually, you know what, I want to say every season, but virtually every piece of Destiny 2 content since Destiny 2 released. Every season will inevitably come with a plethora of reskinned, recycled, and redundant content. But you can be sure just...
How many times have I said that about Mortal Kombat 1? These seasons bring to us reskinned, recycled, redundant content. That is the essence of a live service. This is a live service that is way more successful than Mortal Kombat. And they are having the issue of recycled, reskinned, redundant content. That is the framework upon which NRS wants to make their game? Guys, wake up. Get out of the cult. Get out now. Nothing's worth grinding in this game. Nothing is worth playing in this game. You've got 2 game modes. You've got Seasonal Tower. You've got Combat League. And neither of them work properly. Fix a desync issue. We're going to have to play Combat League this weekend. I want to see how bad it is. I want to see how bad it is. All right, okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Into the Abyss. Apex is horrible too. Recycled content just with a spit shine, charging full prices, kind of like Apex. Yeah, that is the live service standard, where they take recycled content and sell it back to the player. I think it's particularly egregious in Destiny because I paid for that shit in Destiny 1. What, I have to pay for it again in Destiny 2? And I mean, like, that's what we're getting in Mortal Kombat. Like, I paid for those costumes in Mortal Kombat 11. Now I have to pay for them individually to get them again in Mortal Kombat 1 so I can have Evil Raiden and Evil Shang Tsung look as they did in MK11? No. I am not part of the cult. Into the Abyss, I was a spender. I jumped before Witch Queen, which was a bummer because Hive were my favorite. I only played Destiny 1. Destiny 2 came out. I saw what a shit show it was at the beginning of the game. That's why I go back to Destiny, because I feel the same thing is happening to me with Destiny 2 and Mortal Kombat 1. The game comes out. You can see that the game is shit. People are part of the cult. Yeah, it was terrible. But, I'm not unfamiliar to the process, so I'm not going to let myself get sucked in like I was with Destiny. I still have silver on my Destiny 2 account. I've never spent it because fuck that game. Fuck it. We all know it turned into a trash game. I haven't watched that guy in like 2 years. He says the same things basically on Destiny. Yeah, I like him. What does Bungie have to do with MK? Because there's a lot of comparisons between MK1 and Destiny. Dang late to the show. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, we've already gotten through a lot of stuff already. I started playing MK when I was like 3 on my older brother's Sega Genesis. It blew my mind. I just hope, God willing, I'm still alive, that the next Mortal Kombat does not have so much political... Guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't think that there's a future for Mortal Kombat without politics. This is Joe Biden's Twitter. I follow all the developers at NRS, all the ones that I can find. You can find all of the developers who like Joe Biden. Look, Jonathan and Chandy, Matt Pearson, John Tobias, Derek Kurtzik, MK T-Bone, Rich Carl, Dominic Cianciolo, Tyler Lansdowne. Given that they have such a political, mentality within the corporation, it's hard to see that any product that they would create would not have this kind of mentality as well. I can't stop relating that behavior with the crystal generation. People get offended when we don't agree with the view or as a sign of aggression. What's the crystal generation? What is that? Educate me, please. Kara, there are a lot of video games that use behavior science. I agree. MK1 just didn't give us a good game, and we can see what they tried to do. Yeah, that is the problem. Like, if there was actual content, we might have been fooled, or at least they could have kept that illusion up for longer. But in the face of no content, everything being recycled, reskinned, redundant, in the face of all of the glitches that allowed us to access multiple seasons at once, multiple Titan battles at once, the live service just comes apart. It comes undone. And I'm glad that some of us here are out of the cult. I was part of the cult for MK11, but I refused to be part of it. And MK1 really opened my eyes as to how predatory MK11 was trying to be with its 3-year schedule for Combat League. Like, when I think to myself, like, what could you do for 3 years rather than religiously play Combat League? It becomes a question of life. Like, what would you rather be doing with your life? And it's clear that these people want us to say it's a way of life. It's not a fucking way of life. It's a video game meant to be enjoyed, not breathed in and exhaled. Like, I'd rather get a crack pipe than smoke MK. Joker, 1 good skin per month for 2 years. Yep. Obsession, that does not seem healthy. When you can personalize it, it can connect you more to it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I love the personalization of Street Fighter 6 though. And I think I've been jaded sufficiently throughout my life that I refuse to let myself get addicted to anything. I think I was a little bit addicted to MK11, but I refuse now. I don't even bother with the community. Oh no. Don't forget Season 3 had all skins unlocked at once. How could I forget? You could get all of the clues skins if you just went into the mesas. Yeah. They fixed the lag switch. Actually, no. It's still working apparently. I'm not sure. Apex is horrible too. It's a shame too because I think MK1 is one of their best looking games and they just let it go to crap. I don't know if I agree about best looking, especially with the way that Flumen and Manya look, or Katana and Manlina, or what was the name? Sasquatchra. And the Transformer Megan Fox. Yeah, like, I just... And then all the dudes are just one particular type of gay dude. You know, like, they're all just from the Sean Cody studio. Like, they're all of that, like, slim, twinkie gay bod. Like, why do they all have to look the same? Where's the bear? Where's the daddy? Like, where's the body variety? Where's the variety in general? There is none. Everyone's just a gay Asian twink, like I'm looking at Drag Race Philippines or something. Okay, anyways, so yes, Mortal Kombat, it's shit. I think it has to fail. I think it has to fail from a player perspective in order for it to get better. I see one of two futures. Either the game is getting better by NRS closing shop. I really think that NRS needs to fail from all of this. They're not going to change their ways. Mortal Kombat won't get better underneath NRS guidance. All of the people need to be fired who are leaders at NRS. Ed Boon, Stephanie Brownback, Derek Kurtzik, Tyler Lansdowne, all of the people that they hire from Pro Sports to fill up their QA department, they need to be fired too. Like, I love, just go to my go to my Twitter. I've really trying to like curate my list of people who I follow, and one of them I follow is this guy Ryan Big D, 2-time Evo medalist, QA analyst at NetherRealm, tattoo collector, esports commentator and analyst. Okay, so tell me that you have no talent at programming without telling me you have no talent, right? So you're just a 2 times Evo medalist? People think that pro sports players can change the world. People think that Evo sports medalists or whatever, that they are better than the rest of humanity. Bitch, go to school and learn. Go learn engineering, software engineering. Go become an engineer. And then get your job working on designing and engineering code. Because just because you can press buttons doesn't mean that you're a good QA analyst. All of these people need to be fired. All the DEI hires need to be fired. They should just take it away from NRS. So that's one way I can see the way the game getting better. Or alternatively, I think the other way that the game could get better is by playing MK in Sluts, because MK in Sluts has more content than MK1, and I could see in a few years from now Mortal Kombat in Sluts is going to be more of a well-rounded game than MK1 will ever be. Because David Zaslav says free-to-play extensions are the way to go. Live services, multi-platform, and free-to-play extensions are the way to go. They want to generate post-purchase revenue. Please, my friends, don't forget about this quote. Don't forget about what David Zaslav is saying, because this is where you get the direction of the company. This is where you get guidance on what may be happening in the future, because they tell you what's going to be happening in the future. But for me, the only way I see this game getting better or Mortal Kombat recovering is either if it's a new game or it's a completely different mobile game, or if NRS goes under. NRS just needs to fail. They got to get out of here. Everything needs to fail. There's so many failures in the player base. People are delusional. People are thinking that it fucking saved their life. Get help. Get help. Do better. Do better in life. Okay, all right. Thank you. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you. I want a daddy. Sean Cody would be a great variation name. Yeah, they even took away variation names, not Freud. That's terrible. Why? Big burly men. Yes, MK1 is finally dying. Just pull the plug, NRS. Totally. Claymore. Many streamers run to Elder God in several accounts to have something to stream. That's what I said. It takes less skill to get to Elder God. People can see it. We're not fooled. Just us. I turned my game right back off because I did not see one thing updated on that game and it pissed me off. Oh no. Sick of pros regulating the games. MK11 had the Crypt, Meteor Towers, Lucky Towers, AI Fighters. So much more single player content after I finished Invasions. There's nothing fun to do until the next season comes out for me. I don't know, Steven. When I played Season 3 of Invasions, I felt my blood pressure rising. I felt like I was getting scammed. To do the same thing over and over, that's not fun, my friend. I don't find the broken hamster wheel of Invasions fun. Do the same shit over and over to get slightly different reskinned costumes? No, not for me. Not for me. Anyways, so yes, thank you, my friends, for joining along. Hopefully you had a fun time with me here today. I'd love to hear from you, even those who disagree. Go spam my comment, go boost my algorithm, or get out. Yeah, leave a like or get out, because the stream is over. But yes, until next time, I'm praying for all of you to just be having lovely times not playing Mortal Kombat 1, because it's shit. But yes, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.